This is the India Daybook from flashfinance.news. Every stock in the news over the past 24 hours, straight from the exchange filings, one line each. 50 stocks. Here's the rundown. Larsen & Toubro. L&T has secured one of its largest offshore hydrocarbon contracts to date from a major national oil company, ADNOC, expanding its international order book. Nestle India. The company has transitioned from a period of moderate growth to a high capex phase, Rs 6,000 plus crore, with a renewed focus on double-digit volume growth and aggressive rural penetration. Eicher Motors. Eicher Motors has officially transitioned into the EV delivery phase with the Flying Flea C6 and committed to a major new manufacturing hub in Andhra Pradesh to diversify beyond its Tamil. Interglobe Aviation. Willie Walsh has formally taken over the CEO position from the previous leadership, marking a new era of management focused on global growth. Muthoot Finance. The company reported its Q1 FY27 financial results and initiated a major top-level management succession plan. Pidilite Industries. Pidilite has successfully passed on input cost increases through price hikes while maintaining double-digit volume growth, leading to margin expansion at the EBITDA level to 26.3%. Mankind Pharma. The filing provides a detailed transcript of the Q1 FY27 earnings call, confirming margin expansion and the strategic roadmap for the BSV acquisition. Persistent Systems. Shareholders have formally ratified the acquisition of Nagrose and the necessary financial structures, guarantees and pledges to execute the deal. Suzlon Energy. Suzlon has transitioned to a net cash company with record-high Q1 execution levels and a growing order book that includes its new high-capacity S175 turbines. Narayana Hrudayalaya. NH has formalized a massive Rs 2,974 crore expansion roadmap and demonstrated significant scale-up in its international and insurance verticals. Ather Energy. Ather transitioned from an EBITDA loss of Rs 106 crore to a profit of Rs 9 crore, while nearly doubling its revenue year-on-year. The Great Eastern Shipping Company. Geship has delivered a record-breaking quarterly performance with a massive jump in profitability and cash reserves, alongside a significant increase in its quarterly dividend payout. Belrise Industries. Belrise has signed a business transfer agreement to acquire the tipper body manufacturing business of Halva India, a subsidiary of Jost Works A. BASF India. The company reported a significant jump in quarterly profitability and completed the divestment of its coatings business to the Carlyle Group. Zydus Wellness. The company delivered a significant year-on-year jump in revenue and EBITDA, driven by market share gains and the integration of new brands like Comfort Click. Supreme Petrochem. The company transitioned to a high-margin environment driven by global price spreads despite significant volume headwinds from geopolitical tensions. Alembic Pharmaceuticals. Alembic has reported a significant acceleration in its US business and API segments compared to the previous fiscal year, moving from a TTM revenue of Rs 7,111 crore to a quarterly run rate. Dr. Agarwal's Healthcare. The company has significantly accelerated its expansion pace, adding nearly half of the previous year's total surgical facilities in just one quarter, while simultaneously initiating entry. Graphite India. The company has successfully transitioned back to profitability after a loss-making Q4 FY26, driven by higher revenue and lower inventory-related hits. Rainbow Children's Medicare. The company has formalized a massive 5-year growth roadmap to double its capacity and announced its first major entry into the Western India market, Mumbai. Jupiter Wagons. JWL has secured a global technology partner and capital infusion to build an integrated railwheel supply chain, moving away from reliance on third-party suppliers. Arvind Limited has transitioned from the planning stage to the execution stage of a capital raise through institutional investors. RITES has commenced its FY27 dividend cycle and reported modest growth in both revenue and profit despite a significant drop in export sales compared to the previous quarter. P.N. Gadgil Jewellers. The company has successfully raised Rs 700 crore in fresh equity capital, resulting in an 8.47% dilution of the existing equity base while significantly strengthening the balance sheet. Alkyl Amines Chemicals. The company is transitioning from a single chairman and managing director structure to a leadership team comprising an executive chairman and two joint managing directors. Indian Metals and Ferro Alloys. IMFA has achieved a new quarterly production baseline of 80,000 plus tons and confirmed the immediate operationalization of its greenfield expansion project. Inox Green Energy Services. The NCLT Ahmedabad bench has formally approved the resolution plan, transitioning the acquisition from a proposal to the execution phase. Sri Lotus Developers and Realty. Sri Lotus Developers has secured a major commercial redevelopment mandate in Juhu, adding Rs 1,600 crore to its future revenue pipeline. RMC Switchgears. RMC Switchgears has secured a single contract series that exceeds its entire previous year's revenue, marking a major scale-up in its EPC business segment. Mahan Industries. The company issued a corrigendum to its CGM notice following BSE queries, providing detailed disclosures on the allottees and the change in promoter control. Sancode Technologies. Sancode Technologies has significantly increased its financial commitment to its semiconductor subsidiary to fund a new OSAT manufacturing project in Odisha. WUVIP Infratech. WUVIP Infratech has successfully expanded its footprint into the Delhi market with a major contract win, significantly increasing its order book from Rs 810 crore to over Rs 1,072 crore. Bharat Electricals and Engineering. CRISIL has officially upgraded the company's credit ratings for its Rs 70 crore bank facilities, reflecting a stronger financial and liquidity position. Dev Accelerator. The company has successfully closed a Rs 100 crore debt fundraise through a private placement of NCDs. Resonance Specialties. Resonance is moving from a job work model to owning a key manufacturing facility previously held by a promoter group entity, alongside reporting a major earnings beat. KJMC Corporate Advisors, India. The company is initiating a major capital raising exercise that could potentially double its capital base relative to its current market valuation. Master Components. The proposed merger with sister concern Master Molds has cleared the critical hurdle of shareholder and creditor approval. Hubtown. Hubtown is consolidating fragmented promoter-held marquee projects into the listed entity to create a unified Hubtown 2.0 structure. Sanghi Hotels. The company has initiated a major capital raising exercise and a tactical acquisition in the boutique luxury segment. Deccan Gold Mines. The company has secured a Rs 20 crore short-term loan to bridge development costs for its primary international gold asset in the Kyrgyzstan Republic. Unimec Aerospace and Manufacturing. The company has transitioned from a general growth strategy to formal board approval for a massive capital infusion via QIP. Indiabulls. The company clarified its post-issue shareholding structure to stock exchanges, a necessary step for obtaining in-principle approval for its 51.55 crore warrant issuance. AGI Infra. AGI Infra has received a formal investment-grade credit rating, IND A, from India Ratings for its bank loans and fixed deposits. Restaurant Brands Asia. Inspira Global has taken control of RBA with a 42% stake and a Rs 1,050 crore cash infusion, while the India operations achieved record SSSG and margin expansion. Halden Glass. The company has initiated a major capacity expansion and modernization phase while delivering a high-growth earnings quarter and confirming its dividend timeline. Basilic Fly Studio. The company secured a major order block equivalent to 30% of last year's revenue and significantly expanded its potential project pipeline to over 2x its annual revenue. GAM Technologies. GAM Technologies has entered into a significant strategic partnership with Meridian Intelligence, securing a potential Rs 15 crore revenue pipeline through late 2028. Horizon Reclaim, India. The company has transitioned from a development phase to commercial operations at its Rajkot facility and significantly deleveraged its balance sheet post-listing. ACS Technologies. The company is converting Rs 20 crore of debt into equity and has replaced its leadership with a defense sector specialist as CEO. Worth Peripherals. The company has officially moved from the construction phase to the operational phase of its major greenfield expansion while simultaneously improving its base business profitability. That's today's daybook. For the full AI analysis of every filing, visit flashfinance.news. Like and subscribe for the daily rundown. Educational analysis, not investment advice.